Donald Trump lost most of his bank case before it even started, resorting to mind-boggling legal maneuvers that baffled lawyers, scholars and former judges. Last week, former president's defense attorneys asked the judge for a directed verdict. This was a decisive victory that would essentially end case. In the legal world, this is a long-term demand that almost never works. But there's reason why Trump's effort at a directed decision is even less likely to work. This was the third time his lawyers had asked for this during the trial. Something some thought was new record in New York State. 3 times is too many. I guess they're in the dark here. That sounds like Hail Mary pass, said retired state judge Carolyn E. Demarest, who said she could not recall a single instance in her nearly 35 years on the bench in which she granted such request. The trial of New York Attorney General Trump, who aims to punish him for lying about his wealth in official documents for years, has been ongoing since the beginning of October. It's almost over. Only a few days left. But during this time, the billionaire's legal team stunned Judge Arthur F. Engoron by repeatedly asking him to throw out the entire case. At times, verbal demands provoked quiet laughter in the courtroom. It was a strange scene for an unprecedented trial involving a former president accused of lying to banks. However, at this point, it seems that the lawyers are the ones making history. It's very, very rare to reach a verdict before the evidence is complete. At the end of the whole case, you might want a directed verdict because you'll say, they haven't proven it. In very rare cases, it's possible that the case might not be proven, but that would be one of those requests for a directed verdict. Demarest said. The third firing of this aimless cannon took place on Tuesday, November 28. Trump's chief defense attorney, Christopher Kise, surprised the judge with this request after the testimony of one of his witnesses, private wealth management banker David Cosby Williams. The Deutsche Bank employee revealed that the bank did indeed conduct its own internal review before lending Trump millions of dollars. Kise had made an intellectual leap by arguing that Trump's lies could not matter. Based on the testimony we just heard today, I will renew our motion for a direct decision. The evidence before the defense began was clear. The government had not presented sufficient evidence regarding this witness' intent, materiality, trust, or compensation for damages. And I don't know how many more witnesses need to be called to confirm this. He said. This witness testified once again that the bank did its own due diligence, Kise added. They did not say there was any problem between what bank saw and numbers reported by customer. Bank made decisions based on its own analysis. When the judge asked the AG's team for input, senior enforcement counsel Kevin Wallace responded with a degree of